What's going on, everybody? There's a lot of stuff to see out in Antarctica, and if you go looking at it, you're gonna find a lot of stuff like altitude filters. You'll see bare land start getting covered in snow, uh, out of place square spots that just don't make sense. And I found a little technique to get to look at all this without looking at it in the form that we're used to. We're used to just staring at it like this right here and not really getting to see any of the detail. Well, here's my little technique. I'm 100 miles, 50 miles, 30 miles, 10 miles, about 8,000 feet. Now I'm going to pan the camera up. And I went a little bit away from my target, but here we go. Now, as you get closer to the ground, tilt your camera up, and you can get down to about 2,000 feet before it snaps you to ground level. You don't want to go to ground level. You see all these filters and glitches in it when you get down to a certain altitude. Well, when you pan your camera up, voila, all the mountains and features are actually sticking up in the air. You can actually, zoom around and check stuff out and see what it really looks like. Right now, I'm back to 8,000 feet, but you can get even closer. You can get to about 2 or 3,000 feet, depending on the area you're in. And then you can actually see the mountains, see the landscape. You can see the flows of glaciers and snow, like this little, go right over here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but these lines right here that look like water flowing in the snow, they're all over Antarctica. It's kind of like the snow is flowing like water. And I found that zooming around like this, one thing, the closer you get, the slower it lets you travel around like this. Zooming through the stuff, but it lets you get a real look at what the actual features of the land is like. Right here, we're in this little valley area. If you notice, you can see smoke, not clouds. This is steam, smoke, some kind of volcano activity. Not real sure, but you'll find all kind of stuff like this. It could be fog, mist, hot ground, but you see it right there. The that is not snow. I'm looking at it. I got a better picture on my camera than it's showing, but you'll find things like this. And if I look around, I'm gonna find that there's some kind of heat vent, and this is all coming out of the ground. You can look around. You see, there's no snow on the ground here. And I'm gonna go ahead and back out this low view so you can see again what area I'm looking at. Alright, from there it just looks like a little small patch, but as you've seen, when you go down to the about 5,000 or so feet from the ground, the elevation of the camera, then you'll see that this is a vast mountain range. Just this little spot right here could take you an hour to go across when you're down there real close to ground level. Now remember, don't let it snap you into ground level. And you'll be able to see things like this. I'm going to go ahead and head over to a place. I don't have these marked off. I cleared out all my places. I'm going to show y'all something I found using this technique. If you go over here beside Antarctica, there's a chain of islands. Okay, y'all see that right there? Now, that kind of looks like smoke from this angle. You know, it looks like this could be a lava flow from this angle. But I'm going to drop down and pan up. And there's more of what you see when you do this. Now you can get even closer. Back away from it. Pan up. And then you get to see what it really looks like. It's a lava flow coming off the side of the mountain and going down into the hole, or steam from either ice or seawater. When you go to this island yourself, you'll be able to look around and see smoke and steam coming all off of this. You actually can get a lot closer to this island than most of them, and actually like see the lava, see the smoke coming off of the lava. And it's all from being able to pan it around from a low elevation. And see this smoke right here, it's all the way around the edge of this. And I'm going to go back to the end point where it runs down the mountain. And there you go, big massive lava flow going right into Antarctica, and smoke billowing out. I measured it, the smoke cloud. You can see it better from a higher elevation, the actual cloud. Off in the background, you'll see right here is another island. Every one of them has some kind of volcanic activity or is either blocked. Back to what I was showing you. I want everybody to be able to use this method. And see here, we can see that it's on the side of a mountain. We can see that it's pouring down the mountain at an angle and going into the hole. Well, whenever you go up into the air, it's going to flip the view back to straight down. And then when you go and look at this island, it looks like flat lava on flat ground. I mean, anybody want to argue that that doesn't look like a 5,000 foot tall mountain with lava pouring down it? And you just seen, if you drop down and pan up, you get to see the mountain. So remember, drop down somewhere between Some places will let you go as close as 1,000 feet. Other places will snap you down to the ground at 8,000 feet. You want to not be at ground level because then these mountains are going to appear flat. Ground level will not show you the stuff that they're covering up with snow filters. There's big mountains of island mountains that are made of nothing but floating sea ice chunks, obvious cover ups, and it looks just like flat floating sea ice until you drop down to the ground and pan up. So I hope this will help you look around out everybody that's trying to find some stuff in Antarctica and explore it and see what they're up to. I can show you my method for going to bases on the next one and show you one of the hundreds of Antarctica bases and the different things they're doing. So this video, I'm just wanting everybody to, get the idea of how to get down to close to ground level and pan the camera up. You're gonna see stuff you never seen before. I hope you found this interesting. I hope it wasn't too boring. Uh, Click subscribe for new videos, and please feel free to share it. As you see, I don't have many subscribers, so all the help I can get, I appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Take it easy. Later.